like a smart bomb, be Jill St. John and Britt Eklund all rolled into one. If I were a Bond girl, I'd be a geologist, a professor of Danish at Oxford, a fully trained astronaut working for the CIA, run my own flying circus, be a Japanese shell diver, an expert pickpocket, or simply go by the code name Triple X. If I were a Bond girl, I'd be Ursula Andress, emerging from the sea in a bikini, have a heavily guarded island filled with women, be able to make love in scuba gear while orbiting the Earth or in some remote location covered in diamonds. If I were a Bond girl, I'd know judo, karate, be able to crush victims to death with my thighs, wield a crossbow, be a KGB assassin, or decide to not live and die by the gun, but to exact my revenge in bed instead. Last week I went to visit a psychic, asked if I'd ever been a Bond girl in a past life or had the chance of being one in the future. Psychic said, "Give me my $50 before I answer your question." After I handed over the cash, all she said was, "Fat chance." But if I were a Bond girl, I'd be headstrong and resourceful, athletic and intelligent. I'd be a complex villain or adventurous spirit with a name like Dr. Molly Warmflash, Pussy Galore, Kissy Suzuki, or Honey Rider. And if I were a Bond girl, I'd have the innate ability to easily exchange the fatal nerve gas Delta 9 for a harmless sleep agent. Or go from battling villains aboard a space station to decommissioning a nuclear weapons facility in Kazakhstan without breaking a sweat. Yeah, it's gonna happen. I don't care what anyone says. I'm gonna be Grace Jones and Colin Berry and Moneypenny all rolled into one. Yeah, what was I thinking anyway? Ha! Bond girls don't go to psychics. Yeah, Bond girls don't go to psychics. But there's one thing that all Bond girls want, and that all wanna-be Bond girls like me want, and maybe you want it too. I can feel it, some of you want it too. We all want to become an urban legend, yeah. We all want to be an urban legend. Becoming an urban legend is simple. When you want to become an urban legend, you start out by sitting at home alone on a Friday night, doing your best to not think about all your friends out roaming the city, clubbing, drugging, strolling through art galleries featuring earth tone paintings or famous sports photographs such as Mary Lou Retton in the 1984 Olympics. Friends laughing, learning, while you, the still not yet an urban legend, sit at home alone on a Friday night, feeling like a bottom feeder down at the dark depths of the popularity food chain, reading a book you've already read 5 times, doing your best to not think about all those friends having a much better time than you. As you change out of your clothes, wash your face, brush your teeth, dig a Q-tip through your ear, recalling the countless occasions when parents, priests, doctors, teachers, all of them telling you it's not a good idea to stick a Q-tip too far in your ear because you could burst your eardrum or any number of other god-awful health risks. But there you are, alone, on a Friday night, still not yet an urban legend, digging a Q-tip, which is not really an official Q-tip, more like some flimsy generic cotton swab you bought at the 99-cent store to save a few cents. Digging it in your ear, realizing this generic cotton swab in the ear feeling is the closest thing you're going to get to any excitement on a Friday night. And you relish in this generic cotton swab in the ear feeling until suddenly it changes. Becomes a harsh cocktail straw in the ear feeling. And now you realize you're not hearing so well out of that ear anymore, like everything's underground, underwater. And when you pull the generic cotton swab from your ear, you see the cotton tip is no longer there, but now stuck in your ear. And not thinking clearly, you stick a finger in to dig it out, but that only pushes the cotton further into your canal. So you grab a pair of tweezers to pull it out, but you can't turn your head around far enough. Definitely not like Linda Blair in The Exorcist to examine your inner ear in the bathroom mirror. So you run through your apartment, jump up and down, praying the cotton swab will simply dislodge from your ear, fall to earth like an object from one of Newton's gravity experiments. But when it doesn't happen, you pick up the phone and start calling friends. But not all your friends. Only the 1 or 2 really close ones that won't laugh their asses off when they hear what's happened to you. But when you call those friends, all you get are their answering machines, because of course, it's a Friday night and they're all out engaged in much more productive, provocative activities than getting generic cotton swabs stuck in their ears. And as crazy as it seems, you now realize you're going to have to drive yourself to the emergency room to get this little piece of cotton removed from your ear. So, you put your clothes back on, get in your car, get out of the freeway as you watch all the cars around you, have your headlights, taillights, float ecstatically through the ether of Friday night, let's get it on electricity as you, the still not yet an urban legend, drive yourself to the emergency room. And when you get there, when you tell the white smocked attendant why you're there, she gives you a look. The look that says, I hope this isn't how you spend all your Friday nights. The look that says, I'm going to laugh at you, pity you, spit on you, be here, more serious cases like gunshot wounds, stabbings, car accidents for me to deal with. Then the white smocked attendant has you take a seat until another white smocked attendant for you. Some guy looking like David Bowie. Except, if David Bowie were a short, well-tanned, bottle-blonde Filipino with a slight limp. So you go with this different David Bowie, dreaming of diamond dogs and scary monsters. You follow him down winding, snaking, fluorescent corridors as code blues and other commands crackle over the intercom. And when you get into the bowels of the emergency room where there are all doctors and nurses rushing around treating patients in flimsy blue curtained-off rooms, the short, well-tanned, bottle-blonde Filipino David Bowie with a slight limp puts you into your own blue curtain room. Barely gives you a second look because to him, you're just another patient. Still not yet an urban legend as he says matter-of-factly that a doctor will be with you soon. And when he leaves, you touch the flimsy blue curtains surrounding you. Realize that that's the only thing separating you from the more seriously injured. That the